Witam wszystkich ponownie. Tym razem spróbuję zagrać sobie w Assassina trójeczkę. Niestety nie ma jeszcze czwóreczki Black Flaga na PC, dlatego testuję ustawienia mojej template'ki grania na Assassinie trójce. Zobaczymy, jak to wygląda. Krótki test. Spróbuję zacząć grę od początku. Gramy pali. Dobra, damy graj. Zobaczymy, na ile to się uruchomi. Patrzę jeszcze w ustawieniach. Dawno w tym nie grzebałem. Dawno nie grałem w tą grę. Zobaczymy, jak wygląda. Template'ka złożona jest z dwóch części. Zanim zacznę grać. Starałem się, żeby ramki nie przesłaniały istotnych elementów gry, tak jak miało to w Battlefieldzie czwartym, także mam nadzieję, że tym razem będzie trochę lepiej. Dobra, próbujemy. Grafika. Jak? Coś tu może wysoko jakoś. Oj, jeszcze nie bardzo wysoko. Tak, chwileczkę muszę sobie ściszyć. Dobra. Okej. Zaczyna wydawnicę. Nazwiemy gościa. Jak nazwiemy gościa? A, nie będzie.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up, or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have.
Historia zaczyna się inaczej.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple, one of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him, to Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles,
To jest wersja
and he has brought us to the end.
do gry ekranowej, czyli małe z prawej strony góry. Można zobaczyć tam moją gębę. Całą resztę ekranu zupełnie gra minimalnie zmniejszona ramka, żeby jakoś wyglądało to inaczej, nie klasycznie szary, zwykły ekran. Coś też oprócz tego, żeby było. Dobra, więc zaczynamy grę. Pamiętam, że coś trzeba było tu nosić, bo mi chyba nie każą nosić. Że ma podobny placaczek jak gdy jeżdżę na rolkach.
Let's go.
Aha, czyli nie każą mi nieść, mam tylko sobie z nimi iść. To idziemy. No, grafika wygląda sympatycznie. Kurczę, kompletnie nie pamiętam co tego w tej grze. No, zaczynam tego. Co pokażesz, jabłko? Dobra, już na miejscu.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Czuję na koalicję z kraju czaru. Dobra. Co teraz? Idziemy.
I think we're here.
No, graficznie nawet przyjemnie się to prezentuje. Kurczę, nie pamiętam sterowania, jak biega. A, prawy przycisk myszki. Tam idę. Wyszli jedni. Dajcie już zagrać, proszę. Jakieś dropy. Na razie idzie na zero. Jest dobrze.
Key. You must find the key.
A co, zgubił klucze? No,
Son?
się to często zdarza.
So. Here we go again.
Lewa. Dobra.
Desmond?
Jesteśmy
Do you hear us?
w Animusie.
Yeah.
Zatańczymy.
What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Czekamy.
Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though.
Poszukamy, to znajdziemy.
I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right.
Dobra.
What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. Run your way through this little obstacle
Dało
course.
się. Stary klasyczny assassin.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Dało się.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Chyba się nie udało. O. Dobra, raz. Dobra, próbujemy.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
O, kończymy. Pełna synchronizacja, pięknie. W sumie nie zrobiłem jednego zabójstwa z powietrza, no ale przemknęli na to oko chyba.
Sir, everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it.
Idziemy.
Don't
Da
expect
się
to be here
biec
long.
szybciej.
I'll bring her round at once.
Chyba zacząć właściwa gra. Przynajmniej
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
nie oddam płaszcza. Chłopie, nie chciałbyś go dostać.
Ladies and and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Dzień dobry. Dzień dobry. Dzień dobry. Jak dzień mija? Bardzo dobrze, dziękuję bardzo, tak. Idę zabić któregoś z gości. Dziękuję, dziękuję. Tak, dzięki. Wbiłbym cię nóż w plec, ale nie
Good
mogę.
evening, sir. This
Tak.
way, please.
My apologies.
Bardzo, bardzo przepraszam. Niezmiernie mi przykro. Dobra. Oglądajmy.
Evening, Hatham.
Dobry, dzień
Reginald?
dobry.
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once, my father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then.
Dobra.
Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine.
Jesteś,
A
dobra.
lawyer is an honest employment.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
Both against roads and for them. For
Oh,
'tis but
okay.
fitting
I
that
already
we
have.
protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mall at sec word of trial comes on in the afternoon,
Dobra.
and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very
Wiemy
active and
wykonać pierwszą misję.
you may say
So sorry.
that
My apologies.
Tom
Przepraszamy,
Gates, sir,
przepraszamy.
is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book him. For Tom Gag, £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from transportation. Or I can get more by her staying in.
Betty hath brought more goods into our lock to year than any five of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
Przejdźmy.
If none of the gang
O,
take her
tutaj
on,
niezła
she'll
akcja,
make it a
widzę.
common course of business. Leave her 12 months longer. I love to let women
Jedziemy
stay.
dalej.
The
Przełóżmy.
sportsman always lets the end partridges fly, was to breed the game depends on. Besides,
Żeby troszeczkę wyżej
no one
przejść.
else has no reward. There's nothing to be got
Jakaś
by the
akcja?
women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a
Nie wiem,
fine
nic się nie dzieje.
was where I was obliged to my occupation. And to say
Trzeba
a
będzie
bold
pójść do
word,
góry,
she
widzę.
hath trained up more young fellows to the business than the gaming table.
Gdzie, że nikt mnie nie widzi.
Like observation is right. When you're searching for more, behold to women.
Jesteś.
Tis woman that seduces all men.
O,
I grow we first were taught our weakling arms. Her very life can cheat when most is gone. She tricks us, love our money with her heart. Woman that seduces all mankind. I grow we first were taught our weakling arms. Her very life
aha. Może gdzieś widzę. To pamiętasz? Już się bałem, że spadnę. Było blisko. Teraz?
Burning books tonight is a marvel.
But make haste and you get boiling. And let your friends know what I intend.
O, jest dobrze.
Make them easy one
Też?
way or other.
When a gentleman is long kept in suspense, penitence might...
Hatham.
You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known.
Rozmówki.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
Trzeba chyba na wierzch. Ciekawe, czy się uda.
Come, please! Over there! That man there! Seize him! Killed in the upper balcony! But I've done no wrong. I searched him. Anywhere. I beg your pardon. No pushing, please! Patience, please! That's enough! Peace, friends! There is no danger! Order! We must have order! Try to remember. Peace, friends! There is no danger! It happened right at that time.
Wiejemy,
What are
wiejemy.
those men doing? Order! We must have order!
Tak, zachowajmy spokój. Tylko spokój nas uratuje. Tylko spokój nas uratuje. Nie denerwować się. Wydać w panikę i nie biegać. Próbujemy tylko szybciej pójść.
I'm searching on here. You search down there. Very well. If you find anyone, give a shout.
Tak, to się coś dzieje. A się wspomnienie kończy. Więc spróbujemy wyjść. Udało się. Czyli samouczek zakończony pozytywnie. Nie jest tak źle.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Co to znalazłeś? Co to znalazłeś?
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that to be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose.
Bla, bla,
It could
bla.
be any of these things, or none of them.
Dobra.
They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They
Chyba
won't.
wolałem
You've seen
klasycznego
to that.
Altaira.
I assume you know where
Ale
this
zobaczymy, co
storehouse
będzie
is.
dalej.
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Zbyt współcześnie to
Gentlemen.
wygląda. Mam nadzieję,
How
że Black
fair
Flag
your
będzie miał
calculations?
klimat.
I
Też po
believe
filmach
the
Roka
site
widzę,
lies
że
somewhere
raczej
within
tak
this
będzie.
region.
Także czekam z jeszcze większą
That's a lot of
niecierpliwością.
ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be
Dzięki
more
Rokowi
accurate.
właśnie.
That's all
On
right. It
pokazał
suffices
tutaj
for a start.
chyba
And that is
pierwszy
why we've called you here, Master
całość na
Kenway.
polskim YouTubie.
We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely
liczyłem, że
suited
chyba
to aid
kogoś
you in your
zlikwidować.
endeavor. With them at your side, we'll want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our
Dawajcie za
faith in you was
przyjaźń.
not
Cholera, nie
misplaced.
zauważyłem.
We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth,
you.
Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Force. Dobra, ile procent się zsynchronizowało? A żeby się tak udało całą grę przejść. może nie będę śpiewał jednak, co? To się może bardzo źle skończyć. Jak to mawiał dawno temu pan Sztur, śpiewać każdy może, ale ja nie. Czym śpiewał to de facto w roku 1977, czyli wtedy, kiedy się urodziłem. Zawsze mówiłem, że 77 to najlepszy rocznik. Dobra. Co mamy zrobić? Wejdź na górny pokład. Tędy nie. Znacznik był trochę mylący.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't sit right with the others.
Pisek?
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well.
Wracam w miarę,
Seems our
chłopaki.
esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
O, będziemy się bić?
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
Dobra.
That's enough,
Weź
friends.
twardziela. Wysiejesz.
Stay out of this.
Wysiejesz.
Listen to this, Hector.
Co?
Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this
O,
off.
następny.
If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side do you on anyway?
Give him a douse on the jump!
Jest
We're ready
następny.
to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be. Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this?
Captain,
Jest wybrany nóż.
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
these thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
No, taka mała zabawa.
How
na
about
start.
you pass the
No,
time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I
Pokaż mi
was paying
sojusza, ja
you
ci
to
go
loll
odbiorę,
about.
tak? Taka gra. Świetna. Super.
A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oczywiście, pogadajmy, pogadajmy.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife, Beth.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Tak myślałem, na
Really?
statku zazwyczaj
What a
dochodzi do
surprise.
buntu.
As I cannot trust
Klasyczny
any of them,
scenariusz.
I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Chłopie, co ty pijesz?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice?
Think.
Nie masz wyboru, bo skrypty cię ograniczają.
Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself.
Jezu, kiedy mi ten katar przejdzie,
Are we
bo
understood?
dosyć.
Excellent.
Good day.
No, good day. kajuty, aby zakończyć dzień. Cele dodatkowe. Limit utraty zdrowia 10%. No, w ilu procentach zrobiłem? Ula mam, czy nie? To koniec dnia. No, pokażcie ile procent. Nie ma.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Kenway.
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
Jezu, przepraszam. Najmocniej. Ale się wczoraj nie wyspałem. Znowu będziemy klepać miskę. Trzeba pogadać.
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Okay. Thank you very much.
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his
Dobra.
face in too.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway.
Podorącz.
So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Oh?
Captain's trying to cut costs. Reduced rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern, then?
Not if I can help it.
Strasznie dużo
But the
gadają.
captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
Na tę godzinę jeszcze. Trzeba tutaj już interakcję.
Doctor, if you have a
Pokaż.
moment.
Have you taken in?
Oh, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain
You
of the
sound
vessel.
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Dobra. To jest James. Przebiegnijmy się.
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
Na pewno
I
będzie to
figured as
kosztować.
much, but not here. Follow me.
No.
Oh, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
Dobra.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Teraz byśmy przelecieli samolotem w kilka godzin. To trzeba się męczyć. Stateczkiem płynąć. Podejdźmy tu.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it.
Tak właśnie.
What brings you topside?
Teraz
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger
Jak
in the
Titanic
dark.
płyną na dno. O,
What was that?
coś wyrzucają.
Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Wyrzucają żarcie. Przepraszam najmocniej.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should pay for ham and wine. We're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
Co tu chodzi?
Curious. Most curious.
Pójdę w końcu spać, chłop. O, 5 dni później, tak? Ale dobrze pamiętam, tam był 28 dzień. Tu mamy już 33. Czyli może w końcu dopłyniemy do lądu.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Feet to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted?
Nie pozwalają mi walczyć.
Secure the hatch!
Świetnie. Ciekawe co będzie jak zatopią statek.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
O, się zdziwiłem. Dobra, spróbujemy poklikać trochę.
stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Pięknie,
Is that so?
You'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
Bardzo przewidywalny.
I can think of something.
Na razie.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right, all right.
Będziemy statek prowadzić. No, może być ciekawe. Oj, chyba bym nie popłynął statkiem w taką pogodę. Nie lubię pływać statkiem.
We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
Arm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Samouczkowe widzę, że uczą takich zachowań. Czy sobie pomóc wszystko. Zadzili nam. Może tylko, że przez przypadek nie zeskoczę ze statku.
Loose the sails! Hate them! You take the foremast! James! To the mainmast with you! Get up the rigging! Secure the sail!
Teraz? Gdzie?
Oh, thank you, thank you.
O, zgubiliśmy statek. Nie za nami. O co? No nie dobra. Jezu, dzień 72. Trochę czasu minęło. Zaraz zobaczę ptaka na pewno. Też mewę słychać cały czas. Zmęczony podróżował, chyba oszalał 72 dni na takim statku. Rzeźnia niesamowita. Dobra. To nie otwarte. O, O, szczury biegają, syf, brud.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Co ja mam zrobić? Uratować Jamesa? A co mu jest? No, widać, no. Assassin's Creed 3. To będzie fajnie. Pogram w tę grę. Także... Pięknie, 100% wrażenie. To mi się podoba. Ale tylko teraz zacznę wszystko, już nie będzie tak prosto jak samouczku. Tak naprawdę to teraz to był samouczek, to się zaczną prawdziwe krzaczki. Ale zacznie też się moje klasyczne skakanie po dachach, co uwielbiam.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives, I thought.
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say. But
Yes,
I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Someone stop him! Wzrok orła. Co my tu mamy? Na razie nie. Wiem, że tabulatorem się mapę robi.
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who
Nie
knows
będę
what
potrafił przechodzić tej gry profesjonalnie, ale spróbuję na swój sposób przejść.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Człowiek, który nigdy w nią nie grał, tak się pogubiłem.
Get back here with that, you rogue! Damn sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old
Będę musiał
Vulcan
coś
file.
odzyskać.
Though
Klasycznie.
I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book.
Czyli
It's an
znaleźć,
almanac.
zbić, wrócić.
First I ever wrote. Benjamin
Chyba, że się mylę.
Pleased to meet you.
Franklin,
Haytham
cześć.
You must be new to
Benjamin.
Boston.
Why do you say that?
Still
Benjamine, no
possessed
to
of
już
virtue.
good.
To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my
Klasycznie.
missing pages,
Znajdź stronę.
I'll reward you.
Tak jak
Look,
były
I'm not
piórka,
sure if
tak?
It's all right,
Wcześniejszych.
all right. If you have the time,
Wydaje,
hurrah!
widzę, że ktoś
If
ogląda
not,
chyba.
no harm done. The thing is useless in its current
Witam
state
osobę
anyway.
oglądającą. Dzień
But
dobry.
should you
Dzień dobry
somehow
wieczór.
manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
died at the age of 66. Well, that was interesting. Support the community! St. Mary's will be raising funds to repair storm damage to the steeple.
Zobaczymy, co mi tu każą zrobić.
What do you need, my friend?
Twardowa. Miecz. Kupujemy. Miecz zawsze się przyda. Palna, stać nas. To koszt. Kupmy pistolet skałkowy. Dobra. Idziemy dalej. Sprzedać raczej nic nie sprzedamy. Te listy Dobra. Czemu jest? Tu jest. Na koniku pojeździmy.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it
Klasycznie
is I
Assassin
come to
wraca.
Boston?
No,
Bez
Master
kaptura.
Burst said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Gdzie mam
Aye.
iść?
William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
Jeszcze nie mogę doczekać tego Black Flaga, naprawdę.
Not well, but he saw the orders
W
marked
bardziej
and
otwartym
did not
świecie.
hesitate to come.
Tak
Prove
przynajmniej
yourself
mówią.
loyal to our cause. And you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
Inka, proszę bardzo. Na obiad by była. A tu co się porobiło? Dlaczego nie ma mojej gry? Coś się przełączyło. O, teraz wróciło. Nie wiem dlaczego się przełączyło. Powinno być dobrze. Dobra, ja bym zwiał teraz. Dobra, jak tu się zsiada z tego czegoś. O, dobra, jak jest. Przez przypadek przełączyłem na chwilę streama na co innego.
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh,
Ostro.
don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
Przeproszę, dziękuję bardzo.
Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure.
Napijmy
Good
się,
lad.
tak?
If a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've
Obijemy
heard
kilka
rumors
misek.
of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here.
Klasycznie.
You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir,
We'd best be off.
of course.
course. Świetny akcent. Course. Dobra, chyba musimy stąd wyjść. Znaczy, w budynkach nie da się biegać. Dobra, to już wiemy. Nauczyliśmy się. W budynkach nie da się biegać. No, widzę koleś na płotku, coś chce. No, od razu można pobiegać. Zaczynamy misję.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Who's asking?
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
We don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in.
Dajcie mi snajperkę,
Have the element of
spadać się,
surprise on
dlatego
our side.
ściągnę.
Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened. Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
Go on now, before you make us mad.
You two, clear up.
Zastal strażników przy wejściu.
You two, clear up.
And a clear shot. All of your life.
So much for the element of surprise.
Reinforcements!
O ja, chyba nie ma szans. Chyba nikt nie zauważył. To czyżby się udało?
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe
To
inside!
tak miało być.
What now? We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them.
To wycelowałem. A podniesienie broni. To podnieś tą broń. Dobra. Kobura. Co jest? Cholera jasna, ludziska, no. Jak tu podnieść tą broń? Większy zasięg, żeby wycelować. Mamy. Niesienie broni. Naciśnij F, aby celować. Zwiększa to zasięg rażenia. F. Noż cholera jasna, co ja mam zrobić? Już zaraz mnie szlak trafi, no bez przesady. Puszczenie broni, ewentualnie spacja. Noż cholera jasna, jak jest oddawanie strzału. Kiedy najemników za pomocą broni palnej. Dramat. Przyceluj, chłopie. Co, zawiesiło się coś? Ani się nie mogę ruszyć, ani nic.
On with the show then.
Jezus Maria, myślałem, że mnie szlak trafi. Wymyślają kombinacje dziwne. Bym się męczył do jutra po prostu.
Bet this'll fetch a pretty penny.
Save your looting for after we found Johnson's research.
Yes, Mum. Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
No, to mamy... Pozamiatamy.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Haytham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched.
A shame.
Back to the Green Dragon, then. I need a drink.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rebel.
Thomas! Over there! That's a little help, please!
Quit your crop! Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Co zawsze się przyda. O. Pobiegł po następnych. Pobiegł po chłopaków. Dobrze się to tu będą. Kukurydzy.
Stop them, Thomas!
Ale jak się broń zmieni.
Turn you off!
Pozamiatani. Nie ma ich.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
Ciekawe, gdzie jeszcze chłopaki wyjdą. No, już widzę czerwoną kropkę. Znowu będzie ciepło. Ale cóż, damy radę. Podejdę do nich bliżej. O, żeż mordę, trochę was dużo. ty robisz, chłopie? Cholera, nie pamiętam jak to się robi, no. Ja podbiegnę sobie dalej.
That seems to be the last of them.
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
Idziemy dalej. Już?
There you are.
Cholera, muszę sobie powtórzyć
My thanks, Master Kenway.
jak się strzela. To się na pewno
No.
przyda.
Tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
Wzięło skąd się
With
wzięło.
my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
O,
Rent yourself a room.
ale chęci, nie? O,
And a bath as well.
jak mój młody każe mu zrobić zadanie.
I suspect we'll be
Takie
here
same
for a
chęci.
while.
Ile procent? O... Niestety. Będę czasem rozwiązał szachami kowbojów. To jest tam korysta. Dobra. Próbujemy. Zakładam. Na pewno chcesz postawić 10 funtów i rozpocząć grę. Dobra, za bardzo nie wiem, o co w tej grze chodzi. Mogę pozwolić chyba mu tak zrobić jak kółko i krzyżyk. Teraz to zrobię. O, żeż w mordę, przegrałem. A mogę mu zebrać któryś.
I'll give you that one.
O. Ja bym zrobił trójeczkę. O. Okay. Tu zrobię. Dobra, to robimy. Tu postawi w poprzek. Do środka wstawi. O. Ty zrobisz? O cholera. Nie zauważyłem tego. Jeden przesunął. Tak zrąbałem. Cwaniaczek. Dobra. Przegrałem to. Dobra była gra. Dziękuję bardzo. Wiem mniej więcej o co chodzi, następnym razem wygram. Zobaczymy co mi dasz do zrobienia. Dobra, rozpoczynamy misję.